We would like to show you today how you can use a roll of duct tape at home to help improve the quality of your strike. So we've been talking about low point, and that is, remember, where the club hits the ground. So with duct tape, what you can do is you can put some tape in front of the ball, and the goal here would be can you get the tape to get off the mat or the carpet, yeah?
Yes.
Very good.
The thing that's worked the best for me is picking out the spot on the ground that I need to hit in order to get me the best outcome. So when I was focused right behind the ball, it seemed to me that my low point was slightly in front.
Got it.
So that's what's worked the best for me so far, so I'm curious to see if it'll work the same way here.
We're going to find out. So for those of you at home, we could start off with, I'm just trying to get the tape to go away. Show us what you got.
So goal here is just to get that tape out of the way. One of the things that's worked well for me in the past with some of our other students is we make a little bet with them. So the bet that we always make with them is if you were to hit that tape on your first try, you get to fly private to Augusta National. So that's the goal. So notice we didn't talk about the golf ball. So if I get that piece of tape off the ground, Chad and I are flying private to Augusta National. It's going to be amazing.
All right, so show us what you got. Augusta National on the line. Make that tape go away.
Oh, sorry, Chad. Looks like we're not going to Augusta.
I thought we were going, man.
Oh, man, me too.
No problem. So for those of you at home, if the tape doesn't go away, what do you think that means about your low point? Ben, in this case, could you feel you made contact with the ground, yes or no?
Made contact with the ground, felt like it was maybe just slightly behind it.
Very good, very good. So a lot of you at home, you might not get it on your first try, and that's totally okay. Now, new bet.
Pebble Beach?
Pebble Beach it is.
Okay.
Here we go,
It's no
man.
Augusta.
You can really do it. So what, would you just try again, or would you make an adjustment?
I'm going to make an adjustment. So I think the adjustment I need to make is last time I was looking just slightly behind the golf ball, like I had stated earlier. This time I'm going to focus strictly on the tape.
Very good. I'm glad you brought that up. For those of you at home, you have to understand this is a dynamic game, a dynamic training program, and what worked for you last week might not work for you this week.
It's not working today.
Yeah, so you have to be ready to adjust. You have to be able to adapt. And then lastly, you have to bring some feedback into your training so you know if you did it, yes or no. So you're going to adjust and go slightly in front and see if we can get the tape out of there, Pebble Beach. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, let's go to Pebble instead.
Come on, man.
Oh, man, we're not going to Pebble either.
Still didn't get it. Still didn't get it. Okay, so on that one, you said slightly in front. Is that true?
I was actually looking right at the tape.
Got it. Would you try again, or would you make an adjustment?
I'm going to make another adjustment.
Okay.
So last time I was looking at the tape. This time I'm going to actually look in front of the tape.
Very good. Since we're not going to Augusta or Pebble Beach, come on, man. Show us what you got.
St. Andrews won't be bad. Okay. Looking severely in front, trying to get the tape.
So what's fascinating to me as you do this is the goal is the tape. He's trying to get the tape to go away. And on the last two strikes, what I heard was it was really, really good.
It was crazy solid. I just didn't get the tape off the ground. So one of the things I noticed is you can see the tape starting to come up off the ground. I think you cemented that thing on there, so we can't go to Pebble Beach.
Very good. So this brings us to our next point. As you're doing this, if you don't get it, it's okay. What's important here is the intention to do so. And then furthermore, it has to bring us back to the principle of the ball being the teacher. So if the ball's really solid and you like the way it feels, there's a clue there. Something must be working, right? So Ben, in this case, was trying to get the low point way forward or try to get the tape to go away. And what you experienced was exceptionally solid shots. Is that true?
Yeah, it was great. And I think the other thing that you need to keep in mind is as we're running these experiments, notice how it changed from one time to the next. So when you're going out to the driving range, don't assume what worked last time is going to work this time.